What's going on, everybody? It's Matt here, and earlier this week, if you saw on the Twitter, the Instagram, and I believe the Facebook, you saw I had a little poll up asking which we should do a little tasting of next. And by a nose, wait, it's right here, new Riff Distilling 1. The other option was Weller CYPB, create, craft, construct, construe your perfect bourbon. Which is very highly allocated and all that Weller goodness. We'll probably get to that in a later one. It was actually pretty good. But I'm kind of happy New Riff won the poll, though. It was close, but I'm happy because they're new. They were around before with OKI, which is a sourced product that they had. But this is their own juice, which is cool. And there's a few distillers like them who actually waited, instead of putting out like a 1 year or 2 year straight product, they waited a full 4 years and put out a bottled in bond product. Now, I'm not going to get all of this right, and please feel free to correct me in the comments or emails below. But to those who don't know, bottled in bond is a standards and practices kind of act for the spirits industry, which was brought in way back when as a way to, basically clean up the industry and to set standards and to protect the consumer. So you knew where your, whiskey and everything was coming from and that it was coming from a reputable and a monitored place. So bottled and bond, amongst many other things, some of the key ones are it has to be made from one master distiller in one distilling season. It has to be bottled at 100 proof, and it also had aged in a federally bonded and supervised warehouse for no less than 4 years. So a lot of products will put out their young whiskey when they got to put it out. Sometimes 2 years, sometimes less. And so to see a new company, a brand new release, waiting a full 4 years is actually pretty impressive. I know they did very well with their sourced OKI release. It was very popular in the bourbon community. And I'm sure that helped them set up the operation they needed to at New Riff, which is in Newport, Kentucky, just over the bridge, I believe, from Cincinnati in northern Kentucky. So, shall we? Truth be told, I opened this about a week ago. I had a little tasting then, and I haven't had it since. I wanted to give it a little bit of time to have a little bit of air in there. So, I just wanted to see if it changed much. So, now that you know that, that's a good thing to always do. Try it before and try it later. So first things first, to see this color. Now if you look, I'm looking through a window with light here. I'll kind of show it to you. It's a pretty nice medium to deeper amber. And for 4 years, that's pretty good. I've seen some 4 or 5 years that actually have a lot less color than that. So that's actually kind of nice to see. Just swirl it around, see what kind of legs, give you the viscosity of it. You guys may not be able to see it on camera. They're kind of thin, but they move slow. Just kind of gives you a sense for the thickness. I like heartier... God, this is the worst phrase in bourbon. Thick mouthfeel. I like that, where it's very coating, but some people don't. But you can kind of get an idea of that from the legs to see how fast and how thick they run down the glass. Oh, yeah. So I remember this when I first opened it. This smells like a cola bomb. Yeah, it's like almost like Coca-Cola. That burnt sugar a little bit, but in a very cola-y fashion. Definitely like dried fruits, almost like raisin cranberry. And a hint of baking spice for sure. There's like a nice little explosion of, I wouldn't even call it so much heat, but like spice when you put it in your mouth, and when you first swallow that, slowly rolls down the back, which is actually kind of nice. It's not, the burn isn't overpowerful, and it's only 100 proof, but for some people that's high. I think a lot of people in the bourbon community forget that. They're like, oh, it's only 100 proof or whatever. Because everyone loves barrel proof. But for a lot of people, they're used to drinking 40% ABV products. You know what I mean? You come from any other thing, most scotches and stuff like that are only 80 proof. So 100 proof might be a little hot for people, but this drinks very nicely for 100 proof. And it's got this not quite spice, but no, it is a spice, but it's not too stinging. The cola taste rolls through. There's definitely vanilla in there. The fruit's a little bit of banana on the tongue. There is very nice. That's really a unique tasting bourbon, kind of like the Blonde Brothers was the other week. It's a very unique product. Yeah. Drinks very nicely at 100 proof. That's a very cool bourbon and a very cool bottle. Check this out, guys. I got the painted glass and everything. That's a slick bottle to have on your shelf. Yeah, man, I really like that. I'm going to use another word I don't really like to use when talking about things, but it has potential. I know a lot of people say that, and it can sometimes sound like, yeah, it could be good, but it sucks now. Because that is absolutely not the case. This is pretty damn good. But I cannot wait to see what this is like in 6, 7, 8 year, maybe 10 year. Maybe they'll keep it a bottle and bond. You know, something like a Henry McKenna. 10-year bottled and bond. And what's cool is it's not like allocated for $100 either. It's, you know, I know in the distillery and in the surrounding Cincinnati area, it's about a $40 bottle, which is pretty average, or even on the more affordable side, depending on, you know, where you shop and what you're shopping for. But that's going to be really cool for a company who just put out their first release. This is the first one. It didn't blow me out of the water, but damn, this is cool. Like, that's it. It's cool. Cola-y, different, but very good. And I would highly recommend, if you're able to, if you're in the area or have a friend or someone who can get it for you for the price. I think it's an awesome, awesome product. And I'm really looking forward to what they have in the next couple of years. New Riff, bottled and bond. First release from this company as it is, under their own juice, their own accord, their own bottle, their own everything. This is all them. This is their new riff on an old tradition. I just read that off the back of the bottle because that's how I do. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe below. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, all that junk is below. I will see you guys next time. Thank you for watching as always. And always be wrestling with whiskey.